Hello. Okay, in this video I'm going to do a review on Struan's new Renault Kadjar. It's 16 plates, 16 plate, it's 4-door.
It's the Mark 1.
Mark 1. And like before, when I do car reviews, I'll go around the outside, I'll get a view under the bonnet, I'll get a view underneath, I'll get a view inside, all around it, and maybe even get to hear the engine, show the lights and all the rest of it. But at this precise moment, Struan's doing testing his luck. He's got 50 scratch cards. 50, yes, 50, not 50. 50.
The £1 ones.
The £1 ones.
Because imagine there being the £5 one, that would have been what, £250?
Oh God. And he was considering buying them all.
I wanted to buy the whole reel of them. I says, how many are in the packet? She was like, oh, I'll count them for you. She went, oh, wait a minute, I'll just look at the back of the packet. She goes, 176. I went, well, don't go that high.
So, but Struan does like a bit of a, like doing a wee bit of a gamble now and again.
Not in a bad way, but yeah. I'm not addicted to
it.
gambling. I just saw this YouTube channel called, what was it, Get Rich or Die Scratching.
Oh, is that?
They do that, yeah.
Ah, yeah. See, I've been to the casino with Struan. The casino atmosphere is really nice.
That is good.
Designed to keep you there, that's what it is. It's all sorts of atmosphere.
Bloody hell.
That sounded quite. It's a road, a busy road down there.
Just the one times.
So just at that point, they won a pound. You got how many pounds?
£1 there. So that's a pound, marks 3 to 1, and then multiplied by 1 times from the multiplier.
Oh.
So counting out my wins at the end, we'll see how much of the 50 quid I've made or lost or even out.
Well, this is it. You never know what you might win. I mean, you've got 50 chances, so that's
exactly. In fact, if I look at the back, it might say what the odds are.
Yeah.
There you go. Overall odds of winning a prize are approximately 1 in 3.93.
There you go.
And I suppose that kind of works out, yeah.
So we're doing this once,
because
we'll do the car review, that's done. We'll do the car review. You might even win enough money to buy another car.
Don't.
So bear with us, and we'll start the car review very shortly.
99.
So, well, Struan's trying his luck on the scratch cards. At the moment, I shall go around the outside of the car and show you a bit closer up view of it. So as usual, if you know my channel, I still have my old Skoda Octavia. I'm quite happy with my car. It's 1.8 petrol turbo. In contrast, Struan's car is a diesel 1.6. So I shall turn the camera around and show you. But if you see Struan jumping and clapping his hands and flashing lights and tooting horns, he's probably won something significant. In which case you could probably buy another one, another car. Anyway, so I'll turn this round and show you the car, the Renault Kadjar. So, Struan's busy doing that. And in the interim, I shall get the light on and give you a close look. I'll even do the underside on this particular part as well. It's a 4-wheel drive, by the way, that I forgot to mention. Now I've got my selfie stick and I've got the kneeling mats as well. So yeah, I've brought my selfie stick this time so I could get the camera right underneath the car, and I've also brought my like a kind of cushion, a kneeling. It's just a rubber special cushion, a kneel on a hard surface, so it's easier to kneel down to put the camera under. Because the last time I was just kneeling on the concrete floor and it's bloody sore. So I remembered to bring something soft this time because I knew I was going to be doing an underview. That'll be done later in the video. So we'll get a few still pictures of it as well. Maybe get some lights on. Now it's got a panoramic roof as well that I got to mention. So it's the roof doesn't open, but it's a full window that goes right away to the right above the back seats. Slightly tinted back seats, black window, slightly tinted darkened rear window. So I'll ask Struan if he could open up the bonnet, and I'll get a view under here, and then maybe get some view of the lights and that, and then I'll get some of the engine sounds as well. Probably before that I'll get the underside before we move the car. Right, so we've got the bonnet open. It is 1.6 turbo diesel. It's quite a compact bonnet. Everything is tucked in quite a compact manner, because the space between the bottom of the windscreen and the front of the car is quite, well, the actual front overhang or the front bonnet is relatively short for the length of car. I mean, it's quite a bulky looking car, whereas if you look at the traditional, the Octavia, which is got the traditional long bonnet, it's a saloon, well, it's actually a hatchback, but it's got the saloon look about it. It's got the front overhangs and it's got a longer bonnet and more space under the bonnet as well, although it is quite tightly, there's a lot of space filled up, whereas in comparison the actual overall shape is more, it's not as short as the Honda that you had, the bonnet, but it's for its length I think it's fairly compact. There's a lot of space filled up here, which makes this engine bay very, very tight, very tight for space. I mean, I thought, you know, it wasn't cars, but although mine tends to hold on to the traditional look for a saloon, which is kind of like why I like it as well, is it being very practical and big for the classic car it is. Because a Class C size, like Mondeo, the Ford Focus size, but it does actually, it would fit in nicely to the large size, which would be like your sort of Ford Mondeo and sort of size. I'm not sure what classic car this is, if this is a Class C or a D, which would be a large. However, it's 4-wheel drive. The engine is sitting transversely, which means the front wheel, which would be the main primary drive, and I think when it goes to 4-wheel drive it engages the rear wheels. Because that's the way the engine's sitting, it's like going to be driving a transmission, a transaxle on the front, which means it's front wheel drive most of the time until you engage 4-wheel drive, which will then in addition add the rear wheels. So it's normally front wheel drive, and then when you go 4-wheel drive it engages rear wheels. That's the active engine mounts. I'm not sure if it's hydraulic or active, no, maybe just rubber. Not the active engine mounts, because you get active hydraulic mounts that react with the engine torsion when it's been under acceleration and that to keep the, it's basically just to make it smoother. But the engine mounts, it's quite an interesting way it's mounted. They've got the it's mounted on the inner wing on the offside. There'll probably be one further on for the transmission somewhere tucked under the battery. Might wonder if that's up there. I can't really see what I'm filming, but I'm just putting the camera over. And there's this top tie bar type mounting as well. So you've got like your air conditioning pipes, steam wash, what a racket. Mind you, there's roadworks going on over there, by the way, in case you're wondering what the noise is. That's expansion tank for the radiator. That's a diesel filter. It's tucked away in there. That's your clutch and brake fluid. Clutch and brake fluid. Unless I assume it's a hydraulic clutch. Certainly is brake fluid, but I think it may also do the clutch. Most cars I do know. Engine oil, dipstick. It's not throttle body because it's a diesel, but that'll be the air intake system. Inlet manifolds on this side, exhaust turbos down there. So your air filter is, well, your air comes in from the front through this trunking, through the filter. That's the air filter, this box. Once it's been filtered, the air's filtered, it goes through this tubing into the turbocharger, which is down there. Then it'll come out the turbocharger. No, I'm not sure what way it's coming out. Is it coming out here maybe? I think it will be. I'm going to take a guess, and that's the out. So once it's been compressed, once the air's been compressed by the turbocharger, it comes through this pipe down into the intercooler. So that's the route that it's taken. The intercooler is the part of the cooling part. You've got your condenser for the air conditioning, you've got your radiator, you've got your intercooler which cools the charged air, of which will go into the engine to get burnt. So it comes out the intercooler somehow, quite complicated way. It goes in there and maybe comes out, and it ends up coming out this pipe when it's cooled and into the engine to get burnt. So, did you win anything? £23.
23 quid.
Not bad. So from so you spent
£23, yes.
£27 for the gamble. Oh well, you win some bit. It's the thrill of it. I suppose you never know what you might win.
I won 2 wins of a £5, about 5 wins of £2, and a couple of runs.
Yeah.
It's not bad though.
Not bad. Not bad
I'll
at
do
all.
it again at some point.
Yeah, you're going to go for the whole pack?
Maybe. On my birthday.
Well, there you go.
Usually it's for your 21st, it'll be my 22nd.
You never know your luck. Oh, lights. Let's get some lights on. Had a busy day of the day, so so back to the.
Not questionable at all how I can do that.
So it's a remote control, is it? A remote control, remote key control. Let's see if we can zoom in on that. Oh, right, so that'll be your lights.
Yep.
Yeah. And then obviously your boot.
The boot button and then lock and unlock. Yeah.
Is it keyless or key?
You press the button on the door.
Alright, and for
You can either click unlock yourself or walk up to the door and press the button and unlock.
And what's the ignition? Is it key ignition?
Keyless.
Keyless ignition.
That is the key card. So
Alright, so it just
flip
sits
the
on
clutch,
the.
start, stop.
Keyless ignition means you just put the key on the dashboard or wherever, in your pocket. As long as the driver's got the key with him, then the engine will start. The traditional car, old ways, is what I prefer actually, is the old traditional key in the ignition key. Oh yeah, you're exactly.
I have nothing against the keyed ignition, I just don't have one. So
No, this is the way they build cars, the way the modern cars introduce these things.
Renault's have done keyless since about 2006.
Yeah.
I think it was the Laguna or the Scenic or something, yeah. Used to have these piss thin wee key cars, but they weren't reliable, the next ones were.
That's the thing, you get stuck in the middle of the road, isn't it? The keyless doesn't work.
The 14 reg Scenic that I had the, what I'm going to call Gen 2 key card. That one was reliable, but the keychain, because it was plastic and thin at the bottom, it would snap. Hence why I believe on the Gen 3 cars like this, they don't have a key loop. This is a silicon case though, so you can buy that and it has the keychain on it. That's a funny story, we bought a car from the same place Chris bought his.
Oh yes, now that is one heck of a coincidence.
Really spooky.
Yeah, I bought my car 6 years ago nearly from Paisley in Glasgow. So Frank Gillespie. So advertising.
Garages, right? UK.
And of all the garages in the UK, there's lots and lots of stream buys. This car, this Renault, with no connection with my car, with not knowing that I bought it, from the same place I got my car.
Oh, I couldn't
Frank
believe
Gillespie in Paisley.
Frank Gillespie car sales. Or as the number plate says, FG Trade Sales.
1 in a million, quite literally. So, the chances of that is incredible, but I do believe in a lot of things. Oh yeah, mine was, it was new parts motor difference was registered and that new.
So if you bought it for
So this is Frank Gillespie Trade Sales, yeah. So that number plate's probably been put on by him, but whereas mine's, I just kept it, I think it's original since it was new.
probably actually,
Yeah, I think.
selling a scooter.
Yeah, well that's where mine was originally registered from. So, do you want to do like a light test? Maybe switch your lights on and turn the engine on and do a wee bit of that as well?
These will be daytime running lights, I believe these are. I don't know the headlights.
Oh, right, that's daytime running lights,
Headlights, those are the daytime running lights.
yeah. Oh yeah, the flood puddle lights, yeah, they're handy. Yeah, it's got a wee bit of sound, a bit of engine sound and some lights. So here it's quite clearly here that it's a diesel engine. Sounds quite good. We got a bit of the exhaust as well if you rev it up, yeah. Whoa, what's your bonnet though for the height? For the case it, oh yeah. Take myself behind and then give it a few revs, yeah. Bring up the exhaust. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Cool. So, we're going to do now is I'm going to show the car as it's been driven in the car park, lights, wipers, demonstration and that sort of thing. So I'll do that now. I give a horn maybe. Yeah, so that's fine. I'll get it as you go around.
For the back as well.
Back, yep. There we go. Fog lights, yep. Reversing lights. I'll just. Maybe give it a bit of wipers as well and show the demonstration of the wiper blades. Nice jets. Does it have a rear one, does it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, here we go, yeah. Go for that as well. Oh yeah. Yeah, nice good clear jets there. Get a wee bit of that as you. Yeah, I'll get the underside and everything, and I'll get the wheels, the drive shafts and all that. Etc. I'll just make sure I know what's happening here. Don't get in there. Be careful when there's moving vehicles. I've got to know what he's thinking, so I'm going to be out the way. So got to be careful when you're doing demonstrations when vehicles are moving. Oh, emergency brake? Yeah, you want to do that, are you? Alright then, yeah, go for it. Yeah, maybe go a wee bit further back and just give it a bit of braking about. Yeah, I'll get a widescreen for that as well if you want to do a bit of that. I'll keep the thing rolling, yeah, just when you're ready. Emergency brake. Yeah, well, it certainly worked. You don't want to be going into that wall, that's for sure. It's certainly. So has it got heated mirrors, adjustable mirrors?
Adjustable, yeah. The switches, yeah.
I'll get folding mirrors. Oh, it does that as well. Yeah, good. Right, I think what I'll do now is the underside, and then I could go for the inside. I'll get the kneeling mat and selfie stick for that. I'm going to get a look underneath the car. I'll just put the camera on the selfie stick. I've got the light, I've got the wheel mat, and I'll get the behind the wheels and all that as well. Tyre already? Jeez.
Yeah, one of the TPMS valves decided they would just perish the rubber.
Oh no.
So, but it's kind of good because for your video I get to show you what the TPMS sensors look like. Because I've got it.
Have you got it? Okay then, yeah.
It was a driver's side tyre. I got as far as the end of my street and it came up on the dashboard puncture. I went off.
Oh no.
So I got to my driver's door and I went, oh, that's flat. It's a pancake. So I got my air compressor and I tried to put air in it. It's stuck at 20-ish. Wouldn't go any higher. Thought, oh god. So I was phoning round. I had, was it 40 minutes they had to be at work?
Oh god. So you had to go to work as well, you're a flat tyre. Oh,
yeah, so I thought, right. So I know this place down sort of near Charleston. They do tyres and they're pretty quick.
Yeah.
So I tried to phone them, they didn't answer. They phoned me as I was halfway down the road, I was just going to go anyway. I went, oh yeah, can I help you? I was like, yeah, you need my tyre on. So I get there, they says we don't have the sensor, the TPMS sensor, but it does look like it was the valve that was leaking, not the tyre. I says, yeah, I thought that, because I could hear them. Yeah. So he says I can replace it with a normal valve. What you can do is, if you can find the part on eBay or online somewhere, get the valve with the, I've given you back the TPMS sensor. Yeah. If you can get the correct valve, bring it back to us and we'll fit it. So for future reference, if you're looking in the video and you can see my service light on as well as a TPMS flat tyre, like that's what it is.
Is that the place next to John Manges, is it? The Gurney Industrial Estate? Is that one? Was it?
No, it's just along the...
Back at Asda?
No, I'm trying to think of the name of the street now.
Oh,
It's just a long Perry string.
Perry string, tyre place. Oh well, that's good then. They did a good job.
It's a place that does hand
Oh right,
carwash and tyres. They do.
Yeah. Oh well, that's a plug-in.
Gouging the tyre for years back.
Yeah, they did a good job, eh? So that's good.
At that point, they only took cash, which was really annoying. Because I told him, I don't carry cash. He was like, oh, it's okay, you can drive along the road to a cash machine and come back.
Right.
I was like, imagine I didn't. Okay, so I come back and paid him, you know. £60 for an Astra tyre, like, what?
That's not bad at all. Yeah.
For that car, I think, like to quick fit national tyres, I think it's about £100 or something.
Jesus dear.
That big tyre.
I'm going to get my selfie stick and kneeling, but what you could maybe do is if you turn the wheels out as well, and you can get behind the drive shafts at some point as well. Right, so I'll go and get the selfie stick. So as a bonus, Struan's actually borrowing my trolley jack. He doesn't have it with him in his car, so I give him the short mid trolley jack, and he's going to jack up the car so we get a higher look underneath it. But it's quite an awkward. Well, it's actually relatively easy, you say, but just using a trolley jack in its own right, you know, to go down here on, you know, practically lying on the ground to do this is awkward. But in this car, it's not the most awkward one you've had. So
it's actually very obvious where it is.
Rather relatively easy. I like the chrome strip that goes right along the bottom.
Yeah, I do too. It actually looks like exhaust.
Is that what, it's not that, is it?
No, it's not.
It's just
It just looks like it.
yeah, it looks quite smart actually. The exhaust is. Well, you would have saw that. Oh yeah, sure.
Just, I thought once you did that, I was like,
Right, I'll keep that light on there. So what I'll do is I'll
that is right on a control arm.
so that's the jack in light to me of these.
That's what I would have said anyway.
So there we go. Into, there's a wee screw on the thing with hydraulic screws. I've done it. That's good. So the axle stands, we wouldn't obviously go right under without axle stands, but I'll just put the cam under. So if you were going to be working underneath the car, you wouldn't just solely rely on the hydraulic jack. You would use axle stands as a backup. So you would jack it up, then you'd put axle stands under it, and then you'd rest the car, or at least have the axle stands there if the jack fails. It's a hydraulic jack. So you would not risk your life going under that without axle stands. So we're not actually going underneath the car, just putting the camera under. So the car's actually jacked up higher, so you get a better view of the underside with the selfie stick of the camera on it. Oh yeah, it's right up. It's a good jack. It takes 2 tons, so it's a powerful.
I think this car is about fucking 1800.
1800, I'll get all that. Yeah, got to get the inlaid weight. So I've got the recorder on.
Fuck, see, that's not a very nice thing to look at. Being rusty.
Was this the sub frame? The rear,
It will be.
the rear sub frame.
That was you. I thought the fucking.
No, it's just the thing. So I'll get an actual overall view first of all. The exhaust is always rusty on it.
Oh, yeah.
That's natural because it's steel. It's steel exhaust. Well, I think it's a stainless steel exhaust. It cost me a fortune to replace.
I bet it.
Yeah.
I bet it did. Yeah.
They did a video on the
Jesus.
driving the car without the exhaust.
Oof.
Oh, there's the rear diff.
Oh yeah.
Universal joint.
Right enough. Well, I can see it from here. Right.
Yeah.
Looks very oily.
Well, it's. I can only really see what.
In fact, hold on. Put it back there again. I'll zoom into your phone.
Oh, take a picture from my phone like yours. Yeah, that's an idea. I can see on your phone now. Yeah.
God. It's just black. I don't know whether it's oil or. I would guess it was.
Well, the universal joint needs to be
Greased or something.
greased, so
Could just be that, yeah.
yeah. Did you get your footage of that off my phone?
I'll take it, I'll film it, hold on, yeah. I just actually went to all the bother deleting tons of files last night.
Oh yeah, I always back mine up with a hard drive button.
So there we go, we're just going to film under here.
Oh, you got the thing there as well,
Yeah.
I might actually just get my thing out of the car and lie down on that, what do you call it? I've got
Have you got a crawler board?
well no, I've got stuff in the locker, but it's in the form of cheap hardwood. And I use that.
Yeah.
I've got this old black tartan picnic cloth that I'm going to lie on, but because I can actually get a good look.
I'm going to get this extended about as far as I could.
There we go, some
I'm going to try and
rusty.
get behind
Tyre still well within legal depth.
the rear wheel. Yeah.
There's a spring up there.
Oh yeah. So what I'm going to
Brake pipes. I can hear the rain passing down there.
it's fucking doing it there, yeah.
Aye.
Well, that's the coil spring, so it
Can I
sits
quick
like
pass? There we go.
in these.
Here's the back of the brake calipers.
So your car has got a trailing arm suspension there. It's not multi.
Yeah. No.
Oh no, because it's the rear.
Aye.
So there's the prop shaft.
There's the undertrays.
Yeah.
It's just the exhaust looks really
Oh, exhaust.
strange. It looks pitted.
Yeah.
They
Steel.
always will, yeah.
Heat does that. The prop shaft is right above the exhaust. That's the drive shaft. And below the drive shaft's the exhaust. But there'll be a heat shield.
There's a rubber drain plug up there. There's another one there.
Oh, a drain plug's the plastic.
Rubber.
Rubber.
I don't know if there's any to drain, but I don't think so.
So it might
I think they're quite.
turn on a little bit better.
I don't know. I think they're quite well in there. But I don't think there'll be much to
Do you
drain.
not you have to access that from the inside of the car?
No, I think you just pull it out.
Pull it off from the bottom, yeah.
There's a wee under lights. In fact, if I click my unlock button, they might turn on.
Why? Yeah.
Let's have a nosy. Oh, they'd be an arse to change though.
Puddle lights, they're called.
There they
Oh,
are.
there we go, yeah. LED lighting.
No, they are LED, so you should
Yeah.
have to change them all the fucking time.
That should last a while of us. So that's on that chrome bar, the LED light.
There's yeah, which has a closed end.
Yeah, so that's closed, that's not an open end, that's closed. Sealed end. Right, so what else have we got now? That's the lower suspension track control arm.
Stuff does get stuck in there.
It's the transfer flexible exhaust. The transfer gearbox is on there somewhere.
Oh, I see.
That's the universal joint for the transfer box. It's not very, maybe you just come in a bit too close with it, but that's the prop shaft, the engine end, because there'll be a transfer box for your rear wheel drive. For that black universal joint there's the inboard or the engine side, and it'll run right across. There might even be a bearing for there's maybe just one piece prop shaft. Maybe it's one piece prop shaft, and it'll go to that universal joint there. So that's that bit.
It's a different file. Holy shit.
Big exhaust, right? That's a bit. Oh jeez, I know what you mean. Yeah, the silencer is
Yeah.
really long.
Bloody
I
hell.
never know what you mean.
Oh,
Right,
God.
that is a big. Yeah, I mean what they've done is probably made this one silencer that does all. That silencer's stainless steel, I think.
Bits have fallen off my fucking car.
That's just the fastest flake.
Yeah.
That's rust.
That's
Just
bad
that's
though.
sort of surface rust. It's not really.
It's
anything.
quite
It might
durable
be-
for rust though.
It's maybe like the remnants, residual under
Yeah.
seal maybe.
Shock absorbers, yeah.
Got this camera sort of. No, that's a stainless steel silencer.
Stainless steel box, yeah.
Yeah, no doubt about that. The rest of the pipe
Just steel.
looks like it's steel, eh?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a bit odd why it's a bit sort of rusted, really heavily.
That's
done.
probably been replaced.
Yeah, but there has to be a join though. Because
Oh,
it's
right,
like
yeah,
steel and
good
stainless
point, yeah.
steel, so I'm thinking maybe it is just stainless steel all the way down. It looks
That's
rusty for it, but it's probably not as bad. It would probably be
Much
worse.
worse, yeah.
Yeah, it'd be worse if it was normal, so it'd be probably blown at this point. It sounds good, but it's not really good for the MOT.
No,
Sounds
emissions.
brilliant. At least there's that independent rear suspension after all. So that's your lower track control arm for the rear suspension. The shock absorber.
There we go, there's the back. And that right there is the handbrake motor.
Oh, it's got an electronic handbrake.
It does, yeah. That's what you can hear going. "Vzz."
That's what that is.
Yeah,
Right, so it's electronic handbrake motor.
yeah. And up above we can see a big bushing up there, which I imagine is when the arm can smack off it.
The top control arm is at the
There's a big rubber bushing up there.
Oh, yeah, that's a bump stop.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So when it bottoms out, the suspension doesn't bang off the bottom.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, it just starts as a result. It's basically a very rudimentary
That's what was freaking by
suspension. There's a rear anti-roll bar.
Absolutely exhaust. It's not bad actually.
The drop link for the anti-roll bar is there.
You'll see it all under there.
Yeah,
This is the shock absorbers.
Oh, you did a video as well, didn't you?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Try and clean some of that dirt off to read it. But there you go. If there's anything to read, I can't quite see it. I think there is. Hands getting barked.
Cast aluminium rear differential, final drive.
There's a drain plug for the rear diff.
Yeah, that'll be it. Right there. Two of them, I think. That's a full one, that's a drip one.
I can only see the drain one. Where's the fill one?
There's two. I think the full one.
All right, I can see it. Yeah.
The top
Well,
one.
in fact, yeah, Chris's phone. Yeah, that would help.
Well, you could get a picture of mine and then just zoom in.
Yeah, I'm filming, so I'm just watching out for it.
You could you fill in the top.
It looks
one,
like it's got Teflon tape on it. Yeah.
and then drip off from the bottom one, I think. What's that thing there? Is that plastic? Is it like a leveler or something? Probably just the angle I'm looking at it.
I don't know quite where you're looking. Oh, that, right.
Yeah.
That could be the four-wheel drive actuator or something.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think, because there's a one over here. I don't quite know where I'm looking, so
it's really difficult as well to see
put my
what
phone.
I think it's only.
If it's only one side, that's weird.
There's got to be a brake line cable there, flexibles. That thing though, I just don't know what that is. I can't really get the camera in any. No, it's hitting off the. Whatever that is, it's part of
It
the.
looks like it definitely goes up and down though.
Yeah,
Like
it's,
it's on an arm, you know.
a leveler, a a sensor or something.
Could be a sensor.
So this camera's wobbling a bit because it's on the end of a selfie stick. Viewers are wondering why it's moving about so much. It's not so easy when you're kneeling down and
No.
doing this kind of stuff. It's
Chris is fucking there.
it's an awkward angle to work at, but
That's the lights
That's the
going off in the
lights,
garage,
yeah, like car parts.
Aye.
So I'm gonna
Oh, there's a better image of that handbrake sensor over there.
that
I see that.
Did I get that? Is this because it's working? Is it?
I would like to know what that is from the arm.
Oh, I was like this. I was kneeling down, looking into it like that with the camera, and it was extended right out, so the camera was moving up and down a little bit. That's the best you could do. So Struan's still looking under it at the rear. I'm going to go around to the front and have a look under the front of the front overhang under the engine. So just before we go to the front of the car, I'm just going to put the camera behind the rear wheel. See if you can see that sensor thing again. Struan reckons it might be the four-wheel drive sensor to see whether it's position of the suspension, but the rear coil spring is fitted to the bottom of the body up there at the top, and at the bottom it sits in the lower track controller. It's like a cup. It's prone for rust because all the moisture sits in the bottom. Because it did on my car anyway. I needed to replace both sides because they were rusted out quite heavily because the water and moisture, salt and everything gathers at the bottoms of these cups where the rear coil springs are housed at the bottom. So I'm going to go have a look at under the front overhang because I know I was interested to see how these cars run. I like to know how they work, and I go to the trouble of doing this so that for like-minded people also want to see the driveline components. So that's the underside of the transmission, the gearbox. I'll just adjust this camera a minute. So what I'll do is I'll extend the camera right under the engine, so you get the sump plug. There's one thing I've noticed about this car is it doesn't have a plastic under tray for the engine. It's probably just been taken off and never been put back on. Yeah, just after an oil change or something. It's just it's like very common for that to. It's only an under tray, but it's good to have it on. But
We're not desperately important.
No, that's not essential to be fair, because all the cars, the older cars never used to have all the plastics under trays, and you know, the engine was just exposed to all the elements, and they kept running all right for a considerable time, relatively acceptable back then. So my car had the window chain missing for a while, but we got it back. Not for too long, it wasn't off for too long, but I was off for a bit after the engine was over. So the front transaxle bit is there, that's jeez, until I get the transfer case, I don't want to do the one camera up a bit more. So I'm kind of hoping that does not focus, because I cannot really see what I'm filming. I'm just kind of hoping for the best here, that I get reasonable footage. That's the front subframe. I'll try to get the transfer gearbox for the four-wheel drive. I think that might be it. That'll be the steering column there, I think I'm maybe looking at there. I think it's coming down, steering rack. It's difficult to really say because I can't really see what I'm filming at the moment. I'm just kind of guessing. It's kind of like just a guessing match what I'm filming. I can't really see very well what I'm filming. I can maybe get my arm down the back of the front passenger wheel.
Once the car's back then I can turn the wheels for you.
Yeah, actually that would be fine. So the McPherson strut for the front suspension. That's the type of it. And there's not really much you could see there. That's the steering rack boot, the irrigator. That's the track rod end. So I'm just looking at the screen what I'm filming. That's the rubber boots, the steering rack boot. And then you get the front anti-roll bar that's going to cross that black bar there. It's going to cross. There's that maybe.
There's something there that's
that might be
hanging.
it there actually.
You see that?
That's.
It's where the bar is or something hanging.
Oh yeah, it's just a bit of debris from the road. Bit of dirt. Road dirt. That's the actual anti-roll bar. There. Yeah, that there. That there. That's anti-roll. That's the drop link. The drop link for the anti-roll bar. That there was just the lower suspension, just the corner of it I was filming. Then you've got the steering rack, the gator, steering gator. Steering rack gator. That's the track rod end. That's the CV joint boot, that rubber CV joint. And then you've got your steering where it meets the steering knuckle for the swivel hub. That's where the track rod end connects to. Now it's the brake lines. That's the flexible hose. That's hydraulic brake line there, the copper one. That brass whatever's made it. But then you've got the rubber one, flexible one for the movement for the suspension, and that steering etc. But the brittle ones, or the hard ones, stay the bodywork.
Here we go.
Oh, that was quite hard work actually. It's just an awkward angle. So releasing the jack. Car's going back on its wheels, the weight's going back down. Trolley jack's releasing the piston to the, what's on a hydraulic principle, 2 tons. And you just simply turn that lever there, that screw. Let's see if we can get this to focus. Yeah, that there, that basically releases the jack. But you need to tighten that screw to pump the jack up to the tank. And these jacks are heavy, by the way. They are quite heavy. After that exercise, it's quite strenuous. It's not in a comfortable position when you're kneeling down and put the camera like that. Your head's sort of like getting a bit past that. Never, not really actually. I always treat. So I'm going to do an inside review of the car. I'll get a look about the inside while it's stopped, and then I'll go for a drive round in it, a huddle round, and let you hear it as it's been driven round. So first thing I do is I'll show you the insides of the interior of the Renault Kadjar. Upon then entering the interior and met with a nice chrome bit of polished metal or aluminium, it's got Boss, there's this carbon fibre kick plate protection that stops it from scraping the paint. Then you've got a height adjuster for the passenger seat.
It's a very rare option, that.
Yeah, which is quite interesting. You don't not normally get that, but this one has that option. Now, the one thing I've noticed in this car compared to the Honda is there's much more footroom. Oh God, I remember in that Golden Chip it was.
Yeah.
really quite cramped because I've got size 12 feet and I really do need the footroom, and I was getting cramped in the back. Don't have that problem in this car.
No, I wouldn't imagine so.
They have legroom and footroom, which is also important. Footroom, size 12 feet to demonstrate. Plenty of room to stretch out there in the front of the seat.
I've hidden a label somewhere else in the car.
Signature nav.
That's the model of the car, yeah.
Ah,
Kadjar signature nav.
Jesus, this is.
That's my dash cam, my telematics box.
Is it? Oh, it's the digital
Digital display, yeah.
display for the speedometer as well. Yeah. Interior lights. It's the. Zoom this out a little bit.
I think they are LEDs, these ends. Here they are.
Yeah, it's the map reading. Then you've got the main one. There, is that?
That's not the main one, that's the sunroof.
Oh, yeah. I was demonstrating. So just move the.
That's turned off.
Turned off. So I'll
Hang on.
put the. So, because the panoramic roof's quite a nice feature. Oh yeah,
Press
there
it
we go.
once, press it again to stop it, you can hold it and let it go. Or
Oh yeah,
press
automatically.
it once and it'll automatically go.
Yeah. Oh, I'll get that on there and try and.
I like the roof.
Oh. Yeah, so the roof, basically, it's glass roof. You can see that panoramic roof.
It's nice, yeah.
Sun visors, usual sort of stuff. Oh, it's got the lights on them as well, because you can demonstrate that.
2 lights.
Two light, yeah. Quite nice light. I like that nice colour, warm
A
yellow.
warmer,
light.
yeah.
That's good. So it doesn't dazzle the driver as well when you're
Yeah, that too.
when the dark when it's. But I'll put some anything in the glove box you don't want. It's all good to go. That's fine. Then. So a glove compartment is quite a size. Might even have the weight of the car. Is this the handbook? Is it? Might have the weight in there.
Should be, but the handbook's door jam actually. But
Aye, that'll
I'll
be
check
the.
in a minute.
Yeah.
I'll go and get the handbook.
Aye, I like to know the weight of
Along with my warranty documents.
Right, that's fine. So it's a 6-speed manual. I have the usual adjustable steering, quite a thick kind of.
Says fucking open it is there.
Yeah. So if you get the weights and stuff, I'll hide the details in there. I won't show that. So. Start stop button. The usual air conditioning and that, and then you've got the multi-display TV screen, like a crystal display.
Apparently not. Okay.
No, not there.
I know it was, but I'm going to grab that again.
Yeah, I get this. Quite
Feels very empty though. Mind you, modern Renaults, they don't really come with the big books anymore.
It's all online now, is it?
Yeah.
So. Oh, in case you're wondering, by the way, I'm going to do a video about this Fusiliers lager. I got this today, and as soon as I give Struan a can, I'm going to do a review on drinking this later on tonight. Oh, you got the weight.
That's the alarm. I have never easy way to do this. It's just lock the car, wait about 30 seconds and open a door.
Right, we're going to get an alarm demonstration.
I just didn't realise it was called Falcon or something. Right, here we go.
I'll show you the back once I think that's alarm activated, is it? So just wait 30 seconds and it's going to go.
It's got a motion sensor on the inside, so it fucking might go off before that.
Oh, okay. So we want it to go off.
They're there.
So I'll just go and do this then and make it go off.
It might, but it might take time to activate. I'm waiting the time to open the door.
Yeah, so we're going to wait to test out the alarm.
I'm going to try it now.
It works anyway.
That was good.
One thing it does is it draws attention, and that's what an alarm does.
Sticks hazard lights and that one, that's good, yeah.
It just makes it noticeable. I mean, you wouldn't drive along like that, so anybody, it's going to.
And if you did, you were a bit daft, but
That's it. And then they'll see this, and then witnesses will, if anything, it doesn't have to be loud. It just draws attention. People wonder what's that noise.
That's interesting.
That's all you need to do is just look and subconsciously get number
The
plates.
protection offered by the alarm can be armed and disarmed using your keypad.
So yeah, the back. I'll show you the interior and then perhaps the boot as well. So there's usual grab handles. I'll maybe show them this closed again. I know. Tell you what, I'll show them with that open. This one. Oh right. Oh, the driver did.
Yeah. What were you on about?
So I'll go in the back and I could show them this being closed. But first of all,
yeah.
I'll get a view of this window in the back because it's not often you get a view of the roof at the back. It's normally a sunroof in the front. So I'm going to be climbing to the back. Now I've got the seat. Actually, I've got the seat right back. So I'm going to demonstrate how much legroom there is with the seat. Passenger seat as far back as it goes. So I'm about 6 foot tall. I've got size 12 feet, so I do need a bit of legroom. And if I could get in there, it's about the average height. So if I could get in there comfortably, then most people will. So I'm going to demonstrate that to you now. So that's to say, that's the fairly light
You
leather.
move the seat all the way back.
Yeah, this is right the way back, and this will demonstrate just how much. Plenty of foot room, which is good. So my knees are kind of up there, but
I'll pull the lever if you get more room. Push it forward if you like.
no, that's right. I'm going to keep it like that for now, just to show them. Then I'll put the camera. So the viewers now, you could see what it's like. So like I say, this is the motor headroom and leg room, knee room, with the passenger seat. Oh, light's gone off. There we go. The lights are on the side, by the way, because it'll have to be, because there isn't a roof. There's glass roof, and there's one on the opposite side. That's probably the one I should have on, because it's shining light to me. So you can see how much room there is now. That's it right back, and it's not tilted back, but it's slid back. So for knee room, it could probably even twist it forward if need be, but it's a bit tight, but it's right back. But you move it forward a little bit and it would be quite comfortable. So in contrast to that, so in contrast with the seat right forward, you can see how much leg room there is now. I mean, there's all this space, plenty of room in the back. So, and in terms of width, well, there's lots of width in the back. You could get 5 people in here, but you're trying to get 2 big adults in each side. You get a squeeze, you get an adult in the centre, or something smaller stature. But it's the width of the cars are more or less the same, but the lengths and heights are considerably different. Because the width of the lanes, you can't
Just
really.
going to check if this vehicle's equipped with dead.
Oh, deadlocks, yeah.
So
yeah.
if I press the lock button twice, the interior door handle should not work.
Yeah, and I'm not a big fan of that running in the car, just in case, because you're effectively locked in. But there's always an emergency lever in the boot that you could open, or at least there should be. I know about it as on mine, that you could mechanically open. Should there be
Unlocked it, obviously,
a power cut or anything?
No, it's always a thought though.
Yeah, because I mean, there's glass in cars. Even if you did some, this has got fairly big windows, but some the rear windows on sides are tiny. I mean,
Civic.
Civic. Yeah, I mean, you never get the back, and you get 3 door versions as well. So this is the back. It's quite spacious, lovely. I could maybe to demonstrate the roof closing, the panoramic. It's electrical. So it just slides on a motor. It just switches off like that, and then you've got the original roof, the original headlining and that. So it is nice to have a nice sunny day in that, to have like a sunroof in a way, although the glass doesn't open.
It's nice.
But yeah, it lets more light
It's
in
nice
the
on a
car.
good starry night.
It does, yeah. You can imagine that. It would be good on a nice starry night. A bit of stargazing on a clear starry night. So the boot is stuff in the boot, but it's covered with you've got like a parcel shelf that slides back. Yeah, it's a fair size boot. It's not bad actually, but it's full of stuff at the moment. But it's not really what to. But it's got like a double layer boot, isn't it?
Tell you what, I wonder if this car, because it's in the light and the multi-story, if it has that self-park feature available.
Oh, that's a point. I forgot about that. The self-park. So I forgot to mention, viewers, that this car actually has a self-park
Assisted
function.
parking, yeah. You still have to do the sort of put it into gear and use the accelerator, but it turns itself. Yeah.
Drives itself. So it's a step closer to autonomous, but I'm not a fan of autonomous. But
No, I'm not
it's,
either, but if it turns
it's
wheels,
different. Yeah, it's something to show you. But yeah, this car has got that feature where it self-parks as well. So might
not quite.
it
I
helps.
wouldn't like it if it did it
Assisted
all
parking. No, you lose your parking skills, and that's the thing. I always like to keep in tow with the parking skills.
I never use the feature,
The parking sensors is a step. You get so accustomed to the parking sensors, and then
Again, I don't use them either.
reversing cameras and all the rest of it. The rear windows are electric, as you probably guess. Fully electric windows on both sides. As is the front as well.
As the drivers,
Oh, so you press once.
you have to fucking hood it
Oh,
on the rest of them.
I think you could overcome that by there is a function on my car. You get that choice where you hold the button long enough and it will go one touch.
On my driver's panel, there's only one that has an A in it, which means automatic.
Oh, so it's actually marked that it doesn't have the function.
So I can hold.
Yeah, and then you've got to keep your finger on it to adjust it. Yeah. Because in the Octavia there is that option, and you have the option of one touch.
When is my one just
Just the pass the driver door has the
Yeah.
auto. So you're
which to be fair I really don't mind.
the driver is the doesn't want to be keeps their hands on the less time with their hands off the wheel adjusting buttons, whereas the passenger ones are the single touch. It's the manually, so you just hold it to the desired amount. You could, well, mine anyway, you could just flick it once and it does it all, or you could disarm it by holding it. I've done a video on that actually. I'm going to demonstrate the self-parking. It recognises the parking space. The car parks itself, apparently, so I'm going to go to demonstrate it. So we'll just get that done shortly. So there is just as a wee recap at the back. You like to hear, but it sounds like the door's shutting. Nice quality. As I say, the boot's got this stuff in it at the moment, but I can't remember the litres or the size of the boot, but it's big enough. So I'm going to do a demonstration. Oh, there you go. I'm going to do a demonstration in the car first of all with the self-park, and I'll do
I'll
the
go up one
demonstration.
level and I'll come back down and
Yeah, just well, that's very much stuff. I'll be there. Be fine for that. So I'm going to show the car parking itself inside, and I'll show it on the outside as well. So just in the interim, you get to hear the car as it's been driven round the car park just up a level. It's quite quiet, a nice car, diesel engine. It's quite self-locking comes on as well when it's moving. So it means apparently you wouldn't be able to open the door when it's moving when you come in. It's a self-locking system.
I always keep it activated when I can.
Yeah, it's good if you've got children in the car or anything like that. It's just safety. So you press that button. It's just park steering, lane assist.
Move over that sometimes. See if it can recognise a parking space in here. Fucking not.
Yeah, so it's good to recognise a parking space. So it's picking up the lines. It's picking up these lines there. So it's recognised the space. This is where it gets
Drive
interesting.
forward slightly.
Stop. So you got to. So this is what you got to do. That is weird. And at the same time, just keeping an eye out on my car. That's absolutely crazy, that, isn't it? Right, just to prove it is a healthy distance from the car, and it seems to just stop itself. Look, it's still going. And look, and just to demonstrate, his feet aren't on the. Or is your foot on the brakes? Or is it
had to be.
just to be. What tells you when to brake?
Yeah.
Wow. I've never ever been in a car that does that before.
Neither the fuck have I. It doesn't always get it straight though, that's the problem.
Ah, right. I wonder if the lines are. So, that's certainly. There'll be an electric motor, there'll be electric power steering, and I'll use the power steering as a actual. So if you did touch that wheel, it would probably disarm it.
Probably, yeah.
See, he's not even just hands folded.
There's a car coming up as well.
Yeah.
It's actually not done that badly this time, except.
God, that's nuts.
There you go, manoeuvre completed. So now I'm going to jump out and see how well it did.
How accurate that's that.
Yeah, so I'm not going to touch it yet. Easy.
Get the verdict of how well it's parked. And it actually parked genuinely in a space because my car's there. The gap on each side is perfect. This is actually, it's pretty much got it nailed, is it? Wow, and how far back did it go? To the oh, right. So it's obviously took into account the tow bar, that had to be programmed in, did it?
Yes, and what it took into account from the rear camera was the boot space as well.
Oh, the boot space, of course, yeah, because it would have to leave.
Actually very good though.
It's got to leave sufficient room for the boot to open, of course, yeah. And your brake light, your red light, can you park one here? Ah, well.
I'll do it again then.
Yeah, do it. But have your window open so that's it, so you're having your hands folded, and then I'll demonstrate it on the outside. That's pretty nuts. I'm just going to demonstrate it now on the outside. We've got the driver window open. It's going to go around. and it'll sense that this bit here is a parking space. It must pick up on the lines and self-park, so it'll use like a radar. I presume cameras. Software will. It's got also got the spotlights that come on when you turn as well. That seems to be a common feature on modern cars. So the hazard lights are on. I wonder if they come on themselves. Oh no, it isn't. It's just indicator light. Okay, so I'll keep out the way because it'll be a safe field. So if anybody like steps in front and shoot it, I'll just put the brake on or something itself as a safety. So I'll film it at a distance so I don't interfere with the camera on the car, and I'll show you this demonstrating parking itself. That's Struan reversing there.
I told him to keep driving forward, I was going to go into the bar.
Oh, watch this car coming. Yeah, it's no bad. She'll just, yeah. I was just going down because it was an exit, so that's fine. So he's got to drive forward. The car's asking. So, yeah, you're driving it now, so it's just to. Right. Got to reset it, yeah, no bar, okay. So you're just getting it ready. So we'll just try it again. So it's got to be paralleled with the white lines. There's a thing in the car that's saying whether to keep going forward. I mean, I wouldn't be used to that at all. Is this autonomous now? So, all right, okay, here we go. So this is the car that's doing its driving itself, and I get really nervous when I see that when my car's there. But this, it's doing well. I mean, I'll be honest, it's miles from my car. I mean, and look at that. You can see Struan's got his arms folded. Put your passenger window down as well. I don't know if you can hear me, but you might see him. Yeah, so you can see he's got his arms folded, and the car is it's driving itself. So you can clearly see that. So it's a wee bit squint, yeah. Yeah, it's a little bit squint this time. Is it doing it? Is it resetting itself? It's completed. Oh, right. So it's a little. Yeah, it's not bad. No, it's maybe because I don't know why it's squint, but give it another shot. Yeah, see how it does. Wonder if it's yep. Sure why they parked a little bit squint that time. There's obviously with electronics there's software. So you probably get software glitches, and there'll be just like it's never perfect, but it's checking the time. It's not too bad, to be fair. I mean, I've never ever had a car that drives itself. It seems like a new concept. It's been around for decades. It's been around for donkeys. I remember them advertising that years ago, but to actually see it firsthand, do a review on it. So we're back into doing another automatic park. So it's in auto mode. Struan's got his arms folded, and the car is parking itself again. I'll try and show you that he's not holding the wheel and the car's steering. It's almost like magic. I get a little bit nervous every time I see that when my car's right next to it, but what's happening? Oh no, it's just so I'll keep on his way, because if I get in its way it'll probably reset the system. It'll and I think Struan only needs to put it into reverse when it says put it in reverse. So you can see clearly that it's doing a better job this time, I think. So both spotlight. Oh yeah, I think this is going to be perfect again. And that'll be the parking manoeuvre complete, and it has genuinely parked. So it's actually done better, it's done well.
Aye.
Yeah, this time it's got its bang on, square, left enough room at the back for the boot to open. It's about that much room on that side, and yeah, it's nearer my car actually than There it is, but you know why it's probably done that? To allow room for the driver to get out. So it's parked nearer my car, so it gives you more room to get out. You know, it probably has the driver given that extra, you know, as a courtesy, the driver gets some more room on this side and the passengers get less room. Because most of the car's always going to have a driver for now, let's say that now, until it has a autonomous. No, I don't want to have totally autonomous.
No.
Oh, I think it's, oh, there we go, it's not good. Yeah, cool. So I've never got a view from here actually. It's just, the gauges, that's another view. I'd have to tell you what, put
Turn the
that
flash
on.
off, yeah.
Put that on there.
Did tell you about the tyre pressure monitoring fucking thing.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You'll see that.
That looks quite nice actually, yeah. Quite colourful.
So the auto start, I'll press the button to get rid of that there. And I'll put this off the dash as well so the speed limiter doesn't come up. So I've got the different signs on the left hand side. That's the temperature gauge.
Oh, the tyre thing, yeah.
And that's the flat tyres, TPMS sensor and the service light there.
Ah, yeah, service light. So it's doing oil change then, is it?
No, the service light is because of the TPMS sensor.
Oh, right, yeah.
It was
so
just
it's
serviced.
So it's just
Which is why I'm annoyed I can't find a bloody service booklet. But
Jeez, your thing of your laptop will reset that when you...
oh, of course I have.
Yeah, you've
I've got the tablet thing as well.
Yeah, so you've got the actual laptop. Struan has the...
something I can show you as well.
Yeah, I could do another video. Well, you've got it with you now, but you're hooking it in because he's got the diagnostics for the car electrics, the whole system. He's got one of them, so I'll show you that as well. Go for a drive round afterwards. Maybe go for a drive round after that, and then yeah. Well, what we'll do is I'll do the diagnostic test on the car a different day because the video will be too long. It's getting a bit late as well. But I'm going to go for a drive round the block and let you hear it as it's actually going at road speeds, basically. At the moment, I'm just in the car park, but we'll go on the road and we'll hear it going properly. So, I'm going to go for a wee hurl in the car and I'll record the footage. So first thing, I'll get the footage of the engine starts when it's started up. So we're just going to make our way out now to the car park and we'll wait till we get out and then I'll get the footage. So this bit's just in the car park, but I'll record when we get out onto the actual road. You might actually get to hear a bit of the engine as we echo off the walls as we leave the car park, right enough. So it's a 1.6 diesel, turbo diesel. I think it's just got AdBlue. Has your car got AdBlue? No, so it doesn't have AdBlue.
There's no point that year.
It doesn't need
I think it's
AdBlue.
about 18 onwards.
Alright, and it is Uly's compliant though, isn't it?
Aye,
It's
16
Uly's
plate,
16 plate, yeah. It's that ultra low emission zone, so I'm not a fan of that. I don't like Uly's, but
No, I don't
I don't think many people, motorists,
No.
it's just a, you know, takes away your freedom.
Pain in the arse,
That
yeah.
is. But anyway, that's not going to too much the political
That's
side of
not
it.
today's video.
I'm no fan of Uly's, that's for sure. When I heard of it coming out, I was and a lot of motorists weren't happy to hear it. But
No.
anyway, besides that, taking my way down.
There's a good laugh. There's Ulis, there's Lays, and there's Kaz.
God, there's so many of these things. Yeah, it's
Low
ridiculous.
emission zone, ultra low emission zone, and Kaz. Do you know what that stands for?
Cars.
This is the one that you like.
So cars, clean emission zone.
Clean air zone.
Clean air zone. Cars, clean air zone. So there's all these other restrictions on motorists.
For fuck's sake.
Oh, is the thing not working? Is it? Oh, you got
Well, maybe you got the wrong number as you got in. I don't know.
sometimes these barriers open just when you drive with it recognises the plate. It's free this time, but other times it doesn't. You've got to put the card in. So.
I've still got a blue badge anyway, so I'm getting it.
It'll be fine. So just the Olympia car park. So it's not. It's free after 8 o'clock here anyway.
Yeah.
So we're on getting onto the road now, and so we're just leaving the Dundee Olympia car park. So you probably would have heard the ignitions, the snips closing automatically as it goes above a certain speed, probably 10 miles an hour or something. It's a safety feature. 8 miles an hour, is it? Oh yeah. So you can override that though, eh?
Yeah, the button's there.
That's good. I like that.
There's one on your door as well, actually. Even like it is locked just now, hence that light on the dashboard. Yeah.
Yes.
So even then, you can still open it for the inside,
Oh right.
just not the outside.
Oh, so it's a safety for getting carjacked in a way then, I suppose.
Yeah, I believe it's called Renault's anti-intruder device, RAID.
that's what it's. That's right. Yeah, I thought it was like a child lock or something. But
Child locks, there are child locks in the backs, but
yeah, well, I've cars
obviously not got them on.
Even the earlier cars with them as well. But that's what that clicking is. So it stops intruders coming from the outside. So it's an anti-intruder lock. I thought it was like to stop children opening the door, but I mean it'd probably double up, but I couldn't because it's all from the inside, isn't it?
The back child locks are manual.
Ah, yeah, so it's a child lock. So we're just going on to the south. Yep, road.
We'll take the speed bumps going past the apex to show how well it does, or how not well it does, depending on your review.
How well it feels going over the bump, so that sounds like a good idea.
Because I know the Honda, it had the fluid-filled bushings, so it absorbed for going over big speed bumps. It would often skiff the front end. I mean, we went up to sort of Glencoe area. Yeah. You remember that? There was a car parking zone. It was like coming off it. Yeah, because it's get the ground clearance and that. My car had that problem as well with the rear springs when they were being on so long. They compressed down a bit, and then because it's got a long overhang and quite a long wheelbase as well. There we
takes
go.
the ground over.
So these are quite.
Since the new springs,
So 15 miles an hour.
There we go. That soaks a lot, really well, actually.
It's not bad,
Yeah, that just by showing how much my head moves.
We're waiting to go over the second set now.
So if you watch this of yours and listen out, we're going over another big set of speed bumps. That's what I felt like. Not bad. If I had a cup of water above my head, then that would really demonstrate just for really make sure. So, yeah, I was just about to say that actually. Yeah,
you can see it fogging up.
Because of the heat. There we go. So the thrusters are on. And just
they do actually clear quite fast.
Yeah.
We'll leave it on like that for a few minutes.
Oh, what's that?
There's another set here that are really nasty.
Oh, right, speed bumps. I don't like speed bumps.
I was going to take them even slower. I'm going to take them at 10 miles, 9-10 miles an hour. So here it goes here.
Those will show how much the car moves. When yeah, you barely feel it. Yeah,
it's
really
not bad.
Quite soaks them up. I think bigger wheels as well would be an
It
advantage.
takes longer to go over them than just.
Yeah, that's it. So like the bus wheels for the
amount of times tell you what, the car park at Green Market. Every time I came down that second flight of stairs, would go. So that's where I'm going to go now, is the Green Market car park, and see if it does it.
Compare that to the Honda, yeah.
That's it. That's where we're going to go now.
Good idea.
Times 2.
So that's all a few then, really.
Them electric buses.
Not a big fan of electric. I prefer the old traditional
Diesel
engine for buses, diesel, petrol, diesel for cars.
That's new building.
Petrol, diesel.
BT.
Yeah, so that's. Right, so
I'm going to test something actually. I've got a blue badge at the ferry.
That's fine. That's good. Just demonstrating in the Green Market car park. There's a bit of a dip.
It's just a very steep ramp coming down.
And it's just
this one here, but it's on the way down.
Because this is what he uses this for his work, and he knows this car park well, so he's going to compare. I'm going to show the video what it's like. Oh yeah,
that's going up in a second. Okay, it's quite a steep one coming up.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a nice car. Mazda me.
Oh, yeah. I've actually had like on my break. I've come down. Yeah, it's lovely on there.
I've never been up the top.
Yeah, I've walked right up to the top and had my sandwiches up there, and just it was summer last year actually, and it was spring, summer, and autumn.
I might just go all the way up to see how it looks.
Yeah, it's good.
I've never been all the way up. Yeah. This is about the highest, so that one's the highest I've ever been.
Yeah, I mean, you get a good view right over there. I mean,
see the trains and stuff.
Yeah, well, that's what I was actually doing as well on my break. Yeah, it was because I just walked up all the ramps and it's got to exercise. I mean, I came off sitting driving all day, so I said, well, I'm going to do exercise. A couple of here, and the sandwiches, nobody bothers us, isn't it?
Weird shaped car park though.
Aye, it's kind of like staggered the ramps and stuff.
It works, but
it's quite
bastard for steep.
Yeah, a little bit steep. So we're on the top of the Green Market car park, and you get a lovely view of Dundee to a road bridge and a rail bridge. So during the day, the navigational lights over there is the rail bridge. So we're just prison Dundee. So we're just doing a wee sort of test. Yeah, have a look. Yeah, it's good out there in the summer.
Hopefully we're not scraping
it. Sandwiches up here actually. On the top of the car park, just getting a view from it. It's Dundee to a rail station. A couple of trains. There's actually 3. You've got the part one, the other one that's in hold, and you've got one in the platform 3 as well. You see that just over there. Yeah, see then, it's lovely up here in the summer. I mean, I've come up here just to get a piece, you know, get the sandwich up here, get a piece for the city centre, and it's get a lovely bit of fresh air and a nice view to chill out on the break. Yeah, I come up here sometimes on the break. That's the university building, that coloured building. This video's car review stroke Dundee too. A bit of Dundee history tour, a bit of a sightseeing tour of Dundee on this. Oh yeah, charger on this car review video too. As a wee bonnet, the big dip.
So you're saying you sit at that angle. So as soon as you go down the front end, you can probably see the scratch marks down there.
Yeah, I don't know if it's coming through in the camera, but
no. But if you listen, I'll go down. I doubt it'll scrape.
Test now. Yeah, it's got a quite a high overhang. I mean, if it's got a long overhang, then it probably would scrape. But
I'm going to try this one. It might open for me anyway, but if it doesn't, I want to try this.
So we're now just heading along the South Market Gate and get a view of the car. We're doing two things at once, and actually doing a review on the Pilsner's Fusiliers beer when I get back home. So I'm kind of multitasking here. That's what I'll be doing a video of when I get back. But and then some and
it was about fucking £4 a can or something.
Yeah, it's dear stuff.
Oh, God.
Yeah. So obviously the Coke Zero that you're and we having that later when you get back home.
I've had that certainly.
So your sunroof opening up again. It's good.
Mostly doing that because when we go up the levels, you'll be able to see the lights as we go
Oh,
under.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, emphasise the sunroof more. So just head back into Olympia and get the view of the
world's greatest at position.
So very tight to get in.
Space as well.
Yeah, they've added all this stuff. Oh right, yeah, we've got this thing. I'll pull that. Yeah, that emphasises the roof, the panoramic roof. We're back into the car park again and going to demonstrate the car doing its free parking. So I've got the big light on, yeah, there we go, I've got the wide screen on, so it's showing that's pretty amazing. All you need to do is put the gears in, change gears or something, put the clutch in, does it tell you when drive forward tells you, and then it does its. So you get the instruction on the drive forward, so you just press accelerate and it does the steering.
I'm just using my clutch, I'm on a flat ground.
Oh, I just slip the clutch and then put it in reverse and then it does the rest itself. Oh.
But then if you slow it down and make it a bit slower, it's more precise.
Yeah.
That's going to say complete, isn't it? That's the fastest I've ever done one of these.
Oh.
No, maybe not. Oh, it's complete. Yeah, it's complete.
Maneuver complete. Yeah, I think
Let's just back up a 20 back more. That. There we go.
It's parallel parked.
Parallel?
Yeah. Or
reverse be parked.
Reverse be parked rather. Parallel
can't
parked.
do parallel park, that's the thing.
Does
I want to try that. Yeah, look.
Oh, well, yeah, so you can actually do.
It goes parallel park, straight in, squint, or get out of it.
Yeah. Well, right. That would. Well, we could probably do that on a different day, but maybe in some of the streets. But like I could put my car in front, and maybe Kieran puts his behind, and we could demonstrate the park function on that.
The reverse in front be the reverse park is interesting, but for the parallel one, I'd really like to see that.
Yeah, well, some people find that hard to do because it's a test thing. It's actually in the test. Put the seat back a bit there. I was kind of like sleeping when I was relaxing. Yeah, so there's a lot of features on here that's quite modern-like. I've never been in a car that's been done auto parking before.
No.
So for those
neither have I, and it's the weirdest thing.
It's strange, isn't it? I don't think I could bring myself to let the car do that. Yeah.
I'm doing that. Would you like to try it?
To sit in the seat and watch that? Aye, I would actually. Yeah.
You can try the park. Yeah.
Aye, alright.
We'll shift it.
So I'm going to wait to be in the driver's seat while this actually does its auto parking. And it's going to feel pretty weird.
Yeah, well.
I
think watch it outside.
I'm going to be. Right, so it'll be interesting. I don't know how I'm going to film it, but it doesn't really matter too much. Actually in the driver's seat, I won't be able to touch this phone, so Struan's going to film me in the driver's seat. I'll get the experience of being in the driver's seat while it's doing its auto reversing. And Struan will film for us, so I'll get the camera. Because I can't touch the phone because it's still in the driver and you can't do it, so Struan will do it for me. Okay, this will be an interesting experience. I've never been behind the wheel of an automated vehicle. So here goes. Let's give it a shoot. Okay, I'll pop this window open.
Yeah, I've got it on.
So I just put the indicator on.
Put your indicator on, go into first gear. That'll be third. Oh, I'll put my key in the car, otherwise it's going to bitch fit.
Right.
There.
Are you recording it?
Yeah.
Is that recording now?
Yeah.
Oh,
So in the first gear, which you don't have to put that down, it does it itself when you reach a biting point.
Is it? Oh, right.
Yeah. Stick your left indicator on and then drive past. Slowly, and it'll tell you when it's found the space.
So it's searching for the space.
Which, yeah, it is. So keep going forward very slightly.
Oh yeah,
Stop. Select reverse. Pull the thing up and go, yeah. And now I'll move. Yeah. Yeah, just watch when it says stop and move forward. Might actually not have to go forward that badly. There you go. He was waiting to do it. It's actually done not bad.
That's the easiest parking manoeuvre I've ever done in my life. Not actually steer, just have to use the clutch and the gears.
Yeah.
Cool.
There you are.
That's a very unusual feeling. So, that felt really strange. I mean, I was still in control of regulating the speed, and obviously I got to be, you look around your mirrors, make sure it's clear. You're still driving. All you're doing is letting it do the steering. But the driver is still in charge of the vehicle at all times. So you got to be still, you can't touch a phone. You're still in charge of it, even though it's steering. The driver's still overall in charge. But yeah, quite an interesting experience that. So, I'll get my stuff. So
Yeah, you can watch that clip back and see what it looks like.
Oh, I've been really busy today. I've done 2 videos of it. So I'm doing an introduction of Fusiliers, but anyway. I'm going to round off the Renault Kadjar video and I'll show the car as it's going down the ramps. So you happy with your new car, right, up to now? Yeah,
another one.
Yeah, another car, one of many I've done reviews on. So yeah, it's been...
What was the first car you did a review on? Probably my Ford Tourneo or something.
Yeah, it's going, whoa. I mean, not going back that far in time, but going back on the list because you said that many cars.
I don't know if you did a review
still
on
the old
the
Skoda.
Yeah.
I've always kept cars for till the, every time I finish with a car, it's just either gave it to my dad, it's still my family, or it's went for scrap because I run it right into the ground. I get them early enough when they're young and run them forever because that's what I like. I just keep hold of things for a long time. I know people that's changed their cars quite a few times, quite a lot, but I and always
Why are you looking at me?
stuck saying. I've had about, how many cars have I had in my life?
Probably less than I've had in the last 2 years.
Yeah, probably. I had started off with the Ford Escort Mark III.
Yeah, that'd be worth a lot.
And it was a banger though at the time. First car though, yeah. And then I got an MG Montego. That was a good one, but it was a banger. Then I had a Mark II Astra in F-Edge. That was a good one. It was an old car, but it was solid and looked after it. But somebody drove it in the back of it and wrote it off. So that was a flash. Then I got a Mark V Escort. Then I got, after that was finished, I had the Mark III Astra. Kept that for years. It's a bulletproof car. Eventually it was 21 years old. It was nearly over $250,000 miles. Same engine, same clutch,
Fucking
same gearbox. Yeah, it was the rust in it. I gave it to my dad at this point, but it was so much needing done on the MOT. It was hard to get parts for. Then I got a Mark IV Astra, and then after that I gave that to my dad. And the engine dropped a valve, and that was the engine.
Oh.
That was a fact. But after, I mean, the code inside, then after I had the Mark IV Astra, I got the Skoda Octavia, which is still off now. But they overlapped, the cars overlapped because I gave them to my dad. But once we're finished with us, the cars were finished. I've never actually sold a car on, and all the time I've had it. Every car I've had, I've kept always the end. So
I'll be interested to see what car you go for next.
Again, I never think that far ahead. I always when I get them indefinite is what
That's
I
just
say.
the way I'm thinking. I'd love to see what you go for
Yeah,
next.
I aim to keep it the Octavia theme actually. I had 4 Astras. I'll probably stick with Octavias as long as I can.
Fair
I
enough.
like them. So, but
What mark is your Octavia?
mine's is a Mark II facelift, Mark IIA. Because the Mark II came out 2005 up to 2009, and then in 2009 to 2013, 12/13, they gave it the facelift, which means it just changed like headlights. It's the same, revised engine, I think.
If you go for another Octavia, I reckon you get a Mark IV.
Mark IV, the latest one, well, maybe. Mark
Is
IV
it the latest one?
Yeah, at the moment, they
Might
might
be
even
Mark
do
III
a Mark IV facelift, but I think they would maybe try and get the Mark III looks more like the Mark 1, Mark 2, Mark 3 look more similar.
Yeah.
Mark 4 looks, you still know it's an Octavia, but it looks a bit more different, but it's still Octavia lookable to it. But every other car looks different. But in relation to other cars, it still is that Octavia, how it's related to how it looks in relation to other cars as well. The Mark IV looks in relation to the modern cars of its time. So
I was going to say,
the Mark 1, Mark
the
2.
Superb's like the top line, but you seem to like the shape of the
Yeah, I do.
Octavia.
The saloons, I've always liked the saloon cars. Yeah.
If I was going to go for a Skoda, it would be the Octavia. Not Octavia, sorry, Superb.
Oh, the Superb.
Because it's just, they've always got like leather seats, heated seats, all this.
Class D car is, I don't know what class this one is, maybe Class D or Class C size, but
I see what you mean, right, okay.
there's a C, you got a Class A, which is Super Mini, Class B, which is Mini, Fiesta, the Skoda Fabius Class B.
Oh, God.
Yeah, then Class C, you've got the Skoda Scala, which is smaller than the Octavia.
The what?
The Skoda Scala, or Scala or something, that replaced the Skoda Rapid. Scala.
Can't I say another one?
And then,
I know there's a Skoda Yeti.
Yeah, that's
The weird sort of crossover thing. Yes.
4x like off-roader
I don't know how
SUV
it
like. And then the Octavia, which is still, believe it or not, that's the top of Class C, biggest in its class, but it's still in that class. But it's
So
bigger
Superb
than
would be
the
D then.
D. Yeah, Superb's the next one up officially because it's a different platform. It's platforming the Passat.
Okay, so it would have to be like either the top end of D or E.
Yeah, well, the Octavia's platform is based on the Volkswagen Golf. The platform with this car, and what's the platform with this one? I don't know what it is.
No idea, to be fair.
I have to research into the Renault Kadjar, the platform. That's the chassis, if you like. But the Octavia's the Volkswagen Audi group.
Oh, God, yeah.
They share a lot of the same platforms, and their Audis, the A3 Audi,
Renault Nissan.
Is it Renault Nissan merged? Is it?
Yeah, Renault and Nissan have been merged for quite a number of years. Yeah.
Oh right. So
If you look under a Nissan bonnet, you see some Renault parts, including batteries if they're new. Yeah.
Ah, I see.
My friend's mum has a 2012 Nissan,
Ah, right.
and it's got a Renault battery. Nissan Renault.
Yeah, so they merged the car manufacturers.
Or
like
had, sorry.
Ford and Ford. They were quite a few things. I think
Yes, they do.
Volkswagen Audi. They do. I think there's another car they have as well, a sports car. I can't remember what it is. The VAG group, Volkswagen Audi group. There is a sports version. I think they do or something.
Volkswagen,
Volkswagen, the Seat, the Skoda, but there's another one as well. Anyway, this video's getting a bit long. Jeez, yeah. Still got the Fusiliers to look forward to. Right, so I'm going to round it off now. See what else I put on my channel. We'll get this up as soon as I can. It's a car review for the Renault and various other things as well.
Mark 1 Kadjar.
Mark 1 Renault Kadjar. Right, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you later on. See what else I put on my channel.